What's up guys, it's CG. So this is going to be a thorough review of Torino 21 by Xerjoff. First, I'm going to share data what over 1,000 voters had to say about various aspects of the fragrance. Then I'm going to share what AI had to say about the scent profile. My wife and I are going to share our first impressions. And finally, I'm going to wear it and come back with my overall opinion on it. Without further ado, let's get this started. Torino 21 is classified as an aromatic green fragrance. In the top we have mint, lemon, thyme, and basil. In the heart there's jasmine, rosemary, blackcurrant, and lavender. And in the base there's musk and verbena. The overall rating on Fragrantica is a 4.52 out of 5 out of 1,889 votes. This is an incredibly high rating. On Parfumo.com, it's actually ranked as number 12 in unisex perfume, and that's compared to almost all the perfumes in the world. So this one is really high up there as far as what people think about it. Gender, it's mostly voted to be unisex, more male or male. Nobody really considers it to be feminine at all. For occasion, it's most appropriate for sport, daily, and leisure. That indicates it's casual daily wear. As far as longevity goes, it's voted to be moderate, long-lasting, or eternal, and a lot of the votes are going to long-lasting and eternal, meaning this is probably last a really long time, which isn't usual for a freshie, and is a really good sign. On projection, or how much it pushes out the scent bubble, it's ranked to be moderate or strong. Nobody considers it to be super strong, and nobody considers it to be weak. For seasons that are most appropriate, number 1 is the summer, voted at 51%, spring at 41%, and only 8% considered it most appropriate for fall. This indicates it's probably a high heat fragrance that's good for hotter months or the spring. What Google AI had to say about the scent profile is, imagine this: you just ripped open a bag of those lemon mint candies and took a big whiff. That's the opening of Torino 21. Then as the scent settles in, it gets a bit more herbal, like walking through a garden with a variety of plants. The whole thing dries down to a clean, fresh smell, almost like laundry right out of the dryer. It's a super invigorating scent, perfect for those hot summer days. But heads up, some people may find the mint a bit strong, so maybe try it before you commit. And this is just an interesting fact. Xerjoff is actually the official sponsor of the Nido ATP Finals, which is a season-ending tennis championship that occurs in Turin, Italy, where the CEO of Xerjoff is the official ambassador. Torino 21 is part of Xerjoff's Nido ATP Finals Torino collection. Alright, just on the opening, very fresh. A lot of lime, a lot of mint, and also like a grassiness to it. I would say like it comes across as like a ton of top notes that are blended pretty well together. There's not like a whole lot of base or depth, but that can be a good thing for like high heat. Definitely leaning masculine. Just on first impressions alone, I would give this like a solid 8.
Okay, so this one is really interesting. For some reason, it made me think about Clinique Happy, which is a perfume that Clinique has. I'm not saying it's the same, I'm saying it's that clean, orange, fresh and clean summer profile. I like it. I think it's more masculine than more masculine leaning. Very good. I give this one for summer, if that's what you're looking for, a strong 9. Why not?
All right, so this is like very minty. It's got a lot of mint, and by mint, natural mint, like natural plant mint, not mentholy mint, not artificial mint. Like it's photorealistic mint plant is a big part of this composition. On top of that, you have a sweet lime, almost like a sweet lime drink. That's just a very realistic lime, like you were cutting into a lime and opened it. and squeezed it while smelling it. That with the mint, very realistic, very light, not a lime like you would get from Sprite or anything like that, just photorealistic. And on top of that, you have like someone's mowing the lawn outside kind of grass that you get from things like green Irish tweed. My understanding is that's lemon verbena. But if you can imagine all three of those components, the sweet, photorealistic lime, almost like a lime and sugar drink, like a mojito, is people say that, and it is a whole composition is that sweet lime with a lot of mint. And the mint is a photorealistic freshness. Very good. It does scream a lot of top notes. There's not like ambroxan or ambergris or anything that's kind of acting in the base to thicken this up. It's very light. Like in a high heat situation, this is perfect. Like I'm talking 100 degrees plus. I don't think there's many things I tried that would really work in that weather as good as this, simply because of how light it is. It's young. It's not a mature fragrance. It's definitely for daytime. It's more casual. It does have that mojito element, and my brain does make a connection to the drink, and so I get a tropicalness from it, but I also see that it's not tropical at all. It's just that's where my brain goes with it. That's one of the things that I personally don't like about the fragrance, is that I'm not a very tropical fragrance guy. It feels like wearing a Hawaiian shirt to me and shorts, and that's just out of place in most situations in my day-to-day life. So just smelling that on myself and feel like I'm giving that is kind of out of place for me. And also, I don't know why, but it feels kind of young to me to have that scent profile. But I understand a lot of people love tropical scents, and a lot of people won't even make that connection with something like this. But the situation that'd be perfect is surrounded by palm trees on the beach, in that kind of vibe. That would be a perfect time for this. And of all the things that I think even give me a tropical kind of vibe, this would be my number one favorite. But at the same time, there's not too many situations where I'd wear this. I also get, I don't mean to like dog the fragrance, but as far as the design goes, it feels pretty young, and almost Bath and Body Works would create a profile similar to this. If I smelt a body lotion there and it had this exact design, I wouldn't be surprised by it. But of course, this is much higher quality, much better done. But that connection that my brain makes this one just not worth, what is it? I see them going $150 for a 50 mil. Not worth that at all to me. I mean, I would get this and it's worth something, but it's not worth the crazy prices people are asking as of now, at least. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys got some from this video. Be sure to check out my Xerjoff playlist up above, and I'll see you guys in the next one.